all know say Africa and Ghana a motherly continent, and also Ghana is the gateway back home to Africa. And this artifact we and as we find the map of Africa and I'm Africa. I welcome every black soon, everyone be back home to Africa. It's who say about when it's there. Or welcome every black soon, everyone be back home to Africa. Furthermore, that means we are passing through the gateway back home to the motherland. So you are welcome home to Africa. So let's go back and discover what is inside. So as an African, so far as you are back home to your motherland, you are here not to be understood, but you are here to find your true self, your true identity as African. So that's the reason why you are back home here in Africa. You are here to understand yourself to be an African. That's the reason why you are back home here in Africa. So let's go back and do so. I'm sure. What do you see over here? Also, that it pains you and sister when you know that I've seen some with Africans, you know. Yeah, you know, and sister, cheye, but say your culture and the traditional. Yeah, participate and I deal with we locals, you know. Yeah, your culture and the traditional to a swim brunette day. Say, yeah, such things now as Africans now. It pains them because Umar Kunko, they show much goes as Sunday my band. I've seen say we locals, you know. We have done all our culture and traditional way, copying the foreign way of living. So when you say this as Africans, you know. Young cry up and into who are Bobby or Usu. Yanni, yes, or Conco de Ma and away in a mouse, Bunia de Intina Usu. Of Jahase also encourage the children to read and write in our local language. You are seeing a day about very important part a language, but I've seen some with Africans and locals. And I Ghanaians, no, in fair language, who those schools there were Ghana, first thing other people who speak English, I bet English, you know, it's not our local language. So as Africans, so far as you are back home to your motherland, no, you have to encourage children to know how to read and write in our local language, especially in the Ashanti Kingdom, no. Chi, I can't cast on it. They include who can't outro young I can't cast my chin. Was but you know, as we been in the coaches and discover your back before. They call it as a befa sick. It's a most of power. We know a smart house be easy. A hana at fatin. Ha, baby, now what by any lunch and into me be all my English. Or into Mura, but I remember when I or forest in you. And I has a bit of Remina. I has saying so a center, a small business center be a Yama locals. No, ABR where African, you are good in artifacts, say young local can tape. Biz now I that's why you come so as African I have say maybe I this space member rent my wabaton na manti so interested in going there no about premises has say be boa ma o san aka space na wabaton na ma was you say room corner there. We are going inside to discover what is inside there and take who they are. A high bush, a high look up for a ticket. So as an African, so far as you are back home to your motherland, it says that study history to discover how great you once were and the mistake you made. So as African, so far as you are back home to your mother continent, we are going back home to study the history of Africans, to find out how great Africans once were and the mistake that we made. Africans once be a great empire. Africans once be a great one. But ourselves, we made a mistake as Africans. That's the reason why we are suffering in our own. So let's go back and find the greatness of Africans. So let's go back and do so. But Cho Osideng, steady go back to history to find out how great Africans once were, the mistake you made. Salman was not a great man among the Ashantis and also an African. He was a great man. His name is Kobena Kukufu. He was a fetish priest in Tibo's spiritual and physical holding power. When the slave masters trying to move the Ashantis, not all fighting for the freedom of Neman for. In Tibo's spiritual and physical, they captured him and imprisoned him for 93 days. Imagine 93 days. Why did he want to be so? The because when they come from one day, crash a pen a year for body, none of the crowd water for 93 days, all because of some project you found doing it. Shadam the year no. Or town sir for 93 days, one did they want to miss you. One did they want to miss you no? No percent like the bamboo. It's what to survive here for 93 days, and one time was surviving. The HM of who say, Yaw, many power one will change a crown, but 2 or 3 muscle. By 2 number band my hand, she is still surviving here. It actually he was suffering and he made a mistake. Showing off the secret, the taboo, like what chairman from the taboo, the chihuahua someone pankan, and that's the mistake he made. The way I say with Africans, no, our secret is our power. So no matter what happens in life, no, never show off your secret to a mankind, and that's the mistake he made by showing off his secret to a white man to use that secret against him as an African. It's a really mistake on here as African or chair. Most spiritual officers on her day, hang out Antimankunu, it was Antimankunu, still not surviving. They didn't also bear now. He let us show off the secret, and he made a mistake. And come on, check, maybe, because still survive here, put in a mouth for, but he made that mistake. Mistakes are Africans, so yeah, so say we accept them in our own country. HM colonize as Africans. Ten acres of land. Since 2018, and I started South Project. Before I say about toss, maybe some question answer your toss. You are say almost artifact, pictures and symbols explain everything. So as African young men, whose artifact we any sad picture be was in it, then about dream. Picture be was one picture, how do you answer the question? What is the vice versa of what? So, what is the vice versa difference between them? Vice versa. We the Africans and young say before no. Young say I will say yabon sound for an abundance so we are financially. Ghana has a both physical and mentally. My friends say ya jancha dada. Boni ejema bibini ebon sam I don't know boni yami and above 4. It's right here in Ghana. Sophie Biatma and Gebra as a white man I would defeat a black man in our own black continent in our own black land. Nana him and who also a yapa as African leader. It's also by he came out with this plan. Okay, see, conform Benewa, I know of the Korea so. A artifact of a golden stool, I will defeat a white angel. Some of say Africans are under, but when we rise together as Africans, we can fight against them, and also we are protecting our culture and heritage too as Africans. And it's not conform Benewa a defeat of for some reason. Black man in our own black country. It may see how there and I so a vice versa of this over here. So as an African, so far as you are back home to your motherland, if you are working, be fearless, be bold. And not to say, oh, I bear a pimp of one and do what you think. So if you are working, be fearless, be bold. Don't go say, oh, I bear a pimp do what you don't answer. Then serious. Yeah, what rivers over Hasi. Rivers over Hasi. So then we find the ancestors' mad house. It's where they check how Africans used to build to construct their homes before a white man came to Africa. By then, Bruni claims say Africans we live in trees. We are monkeys. So a fan of football, what's actually ball and not black pay mistake. I'm to go to say we are there to do also. But Africans know how to build, to construct before they came to Africa. It's nice if I use mad no. It's yeah that emphasis yeah pepe. But now only Bruni fair be beneath so you are doing. Alright, I say one of the Africans no. I call my so picture on my by now I'm afraid I said yeah no. So this is how we construct our homes before they came to Africa. How they every time I'm in my black Americans. I'm back my Tomudi, my local name. So they walk inside that room to write there down the local names inside.
White men for the room.
Black Americans.
Black Americans. So who Romana?
What? Ye name seven the mama control umudi in the go home. Yeah, for responded that. Akwaba Ayinasu River. Among fossil threading the healing river depending on where belief. So you say all the count house change to bit my yama, or you say count how to one and normal bits my yama. Now all the count how change soon. It's me yama we are. What was strength me near community now about that in soon as a wahasi. Soon a one. Among for baby neighbor. Depending on the panel with GD. Obe sajide wo hon kwa dia so pese wo fa compare so de we comfort the amount na obe kan wo ha wo ha wo kan be ha si
For ya
mo dia ba no
and say how baby we am papa na say baby
before say but trust us like we no Ji oran papa sana what kunsu we no ju no kunsu
pa wan kwa na do
sana wako tamte bi chibi no from we first river Ayinasu eguna guwe no and away so a local shrine. You see where they share how Africans used to worship, how Africans used to believe before Tibuni. I could translate a true story book, a painting, an image of a white man called Christ. Nearby shrine be good, Sayama Marnia Mania, or a shrine is a dance, and a Bruni, the Bible, I said, I'm from it. Not Bibini, enemy, I made that, and Sana, Bruni, draw, Papa B, and a story book, but I said, only Yam, but need me, maybe good Sayama Mania. Where shrines say Comfort was about Ashanti in Soba. On my comfort, team Soba. Only around. Maybe I also from one meeting. Many half in here. Your friend of Paying Kusi, you share how Africans used to do their naming ceremony here in Africa. We have so many ways of doing name ceremony here in Ghana, but here in our one common thing. Your Paya culture, you see, for our boy, you are seeing instead of Paying Kusi portray Safado and the chair. Sir Papawe, not a great man for among the Africans. Your friend Dr. Sebi, the African herbalist. Now we see your local herbs in many cure, or the young South African herbalist, as diabetes, cancer, pressure. Now, young South African recently, 2016, or discovered a cure for HIV/AIDS. Gyamadudu say we are black, trying to help the Africans, on per be cool before say to make cure number abundant. Cure na want man famba or discover about want man famba. Cool floor. America, Honduras. Even this is grounds. I have say grounds be a performing in ceremony my black Americans. Every 3 months be a mobile. We need last batch I'm back 2025. You perform on the ceremony the mom. Yeah, local magicians before me. You mean foreigners? Baby, wait. If you're banned, I'll be up to 10 now. If you'll be banned, no, no, arrest ever in your hands. Oh, as if you need, yeah, say, yeah, more by instant here. Local poetry styles. To your motherland. Our best effort in life is to go back to tradition. So we are going back to tradition. But before going back to tradition, in local belief, which you cannot do so, why are boy ben? Sana tradition. In Tinso, I say before some tradition, deep sense in a tradition by pulling a well over here 3 times before we cross the river. David. It's Baba, we ain't see your car. Into down here, it used to be a very local shrine. Into you should maintain where the children how Africans used to worship the ancestors before they the Bible chair. Never say be good, so I am a man through the shrines, through the ancestors to the university. They say yeah, for so a good young sample before they need the Bible chair. Yeah, I'm for front. Now you may that. I'm gonna put this baby. So during the formation of the Ashanti Kingdom, almost just Ashanti mine no. And for be the monk is your sacrifice man Ashanti mine. Now omi ya him for me nsa ba kuni. So he no ye friend na nonsense kufu. Now you do makasi kese hene. There was a trouble war between the Ashantis and the Dentra. So before going for the war, no, yeah, peace or not can say before somebody call yeah, I'm going to say so. I'm going to say can say he will be a but you know what so. Ever mom be seen any more so say yeah, I'm the cool moshi. Be my man money. That's the three so. There must have fuck for us. I just am going to in see. As I say, kufu. To know you. Makasi kesi hene to know you. My santi mine. Say yeah, when we are so say yeah, I may see any more so say yeah. And this is your spiritual school begins. It's your my it's me Ramukra. It's me Ram getting us. So I down your friend the ship house. But need to come by in a good image with a ship. So but yeah, I'm so to get na Yamia Obu could be a vampire. But inside their heart, inside their mind, inside the ship. At the modern and say, how much slaves need be? Who we are no. One pack with some much come out. They won't pack for no, one pack most our shipping. To now mount for whole children, to now some more fight out for help, almost cry for help. And into the mount for answer, appeal for you, I'm come home. A son no more night tab on teen, you know, was a fun pronouncing can be a mutual. I say, a pronouncing needs to be coincide, funny be coincide. Like a nipa or my pack come to slaves, no gano, society, you come no. Wait to qua, no, we not a designs near you. A designs near you, and see. A check the real packet slaves soon, a fire. The second one in a trying to solve for end. Aquaba Himai Ancestral Memorial Garden. So garden when I saw space where so space be my black Americans. Mostly the people say much of Africa, especially in Ghana. The mostly be move yeah ben no months, yeah ben no person do ashma uchi baby see ya. Provide this space with the amounts of months. So far as right now the nipa to the more the idea about comment many picture. But first person no so buy no. Ababisi it's a very first black man be ordinary somebody cheap babisi ewa hasi Gyamadudu museum hasi you know bring home
What about
the boy baby almost say ashes no
I don't know. Maybe
snap bisin
snap this.
it's here oh me shouldn't say after the mission shouldn't say it's me chemin ko tipa dia so amount the dinka symbol no jinya me agire din pa on ba amount for nim say jinya me e 10 loss amount 80 and na wo ha the 10 loss of jinya me and was no like I know it means like all the god no yes I let's share saa way no they break down no but just break down the wall and as shown the wall Gyamadudu no I say that means like direct translation because Kurema say by colonizer no G means only and like Yame means God but Gyamadudu break down the wall so on was it and our anyway friend and Nana di kopem when soon in the second chief out in Ashanti man or me 3 when this second one di kopem no oya just so henny they were the same trouble all between Ashanti and the entrance so before going for one young piece or not can say we hear be a but you know was a butcher alive into pieces somebody joining them alive into pieces before they gain victory in the war and see not only kopem it to you my butcher alive before somebody come to come. One come to come not Ashanti so defeated the Entra after the sacrifice. Any monoso, any monos, and a ticket in the book could be a my check. Yana has it. TK, Chinabo could get Trinity at the Achama just answer mine. The hoist levy merchants, culture meeting the kind from the Berlin Corpus Embassy form, but the most important thing was or say the Europeans captured many Africans as slaves, intending to sell them along the coast. En route to the coast, they encountered the force of the then chief of Hima in the Ashanti kingdom, Nana Apil Kablanka and Kam. 18 of the Hoi soldiers were killed and they were buried at Hima, precisely this location. In 1884 to 1885, the next slave masters it has brought slaves from unknown place to unknown route. So on their way going, Nakuma Hen and a friend Nana Apil Kablanka and Kam, or Jim Kwano. Ekuro from Tate no esi omo asase we ya so ko si o aya into umbugrafi the 18th century so yina ba higher nko mo si o escape crew. They chair like the way on by one pass so how they dressed before they came to transport the slaves from one place to another place. It's a pass from Honfa. 13 and normally 13. And yet one of the biggest and the oldest tree in Kwabe district. I did better than 400 years. I need pie, so was so pa. It's panel some so your bar now on your bar number so could have body tree now become how trade now. Within 40 days, or by the way, you send out to move from the bar. Now was a better as I said that I break Giano. You need to friend of Unina, Mount Genuinely, the Uina, but we know Mount or my back, it's or my own. It's a friend of Unina and Mount. The cup of tree gives lives. But your mama or bar name. They be then. I do a name now of the goons and the mouse. So all the goons and quadia can come and do your thing. Do obey you. Come out for comfort. So come and say comfort. Be to me free my son, my man, and my new cruise. Ain't possible. I better walk of fat or be soft for Aku or best for the echo bumpy. Only be soft. Akosia River. So it was the first time I'm out for migrating from places to places all because of water and land. Inti hunter be a friend aqua now or hunter around anybody discover science will cover him and for from the old settlement but now has saying it is soon to this aqua issue because when I didn't see what more than my consumer account. Into discover so not every full moon be now about and pay free issue in a bed like every day I has every full moon be a full moon be a so many peerfully. Now born Pieba. Into for 29 years, 30 years, now he even come has into 2015. Nana Apple, you have ever built a once a BD idea. Ugun say I'm a man and my Subia Okum Hassan. On that same year, that was 25th December, I born EPA by Mount Hina Koba Bakuni. Since then, every full moon be a 2015, every full moon be a born EPA ever. Full moon and a full moon. Pia even na around, even ambushing around. Because machine me 2 times.
Luciana, on time, yeah, you are officer ban Luciana not trainer.
Machine 2 times because name na baby and be share. When na minimum cause a full moon when na. In swimming, scan so will become swimming in as can teach swimming. In soon I can want some and a war, and as can teach it will be coming soon. The name also the most yellow pea free benin. Resting area, walk about so abra, now what you do. Now, what you are saying, no one no means. Baby, within some minutes, baby is here. Sometimes, baby is here. A quote speak from Bob Marley, also a question to us Africans. Also then, and no matter what game they play with us, they got something that they can never take it away. Who are they and what game are they playing with us?